Well, good morning, everybody. Got some blade etching going on this morning. These are all orders that I've got to get done here in the next couple days. Move the camera up. Look at there, I cleaned off that bench. How about that? Alright, we're going back to the little camera here for a while. Youngest son is the GoPro camera expert, and he says there's some new software available for mine, and I'm having trouble with it. The microphone's not very good. You got to be right behind it to get anything on it. Now, the light's got to be just right. The last video uploaded to Family Day. There's some dark spots in there. Sorry about that. But he's checking into that the next few days, and he's going to see if he can't get it a little bit better shape for me. So in the meantime, we'll go back to the old camera, especially for inside stuff. That's not as clear a picture, or maybe it is, I don't know, but we're going to use it. But like I said, these are orders, except for this one. That is a camp knife. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Maybe I'll finally get me a camp knife out of this deal. Let's see. It's getting hot. It is summertime here. I'll knock the camera over now. Heat index yesterday before that thunderstorm came in was 106. And it's going to be that way all the rest of the summer because it's here. There's no more cold fronts and cool weather and all. That's all over with. So it's over 100 every day. Afternoon thunder showers. I've got 3 weeks today before I go back for surgery. So I've got to rest for 2 weeks before, so this is going to be the last week for orders. I know I said the 15th earlier, but I can't push it that close. Sorry about that. But so if you want something, this Friday will be the cutoff. Somewhere around Friday, Saturday, somewhere in there. Not much I can do about it. The all-night fishing trip me and Master Sergeant went on, we had a ball. We had fun, but it wore us both out. I couldn't do nothing the whole next day. I tried to work out here, couldn't sleep one night, tried to work at night. I pushed it a little too far, so that's the last fishing trip until after my recovery and all that. Luckily we caught a few. I got a few in the freezer to have between now and then. So we're just going to fiddle around here today. I'm going to etch these blades, get them all heat treated, get the handles cut, get ready to do all that. And I'll turn the camera on from time to time. I just want to make sure I'm familiar with the little camera again on how to load it and all. It loads a lot faster than the GoPro 2. So we'll save that one until we can get that software or whatever it is uploaded on it, because that's something I don't know anything about. So let me get to work with this stuff here, and I'll see y'all later on today. Alright, blade etch is done. Cleanup grinding is done. It's time to heat treat. And I did wear my safety glasses. Let's see, what else are we going to do? Let's turn the camera this way. Got the AC on in the shop. I think that's the best thing I've ever done. Keeps it sort of cool in here. I'm going to go out and heat treat these. Tell y'all what I've done while we're just rambling around talking today. I had stopped carrying my cell phone. Y'all know that's the first one I've ever had, and I've had it for about a year now. And I got it to mainly to satisfy the wife and kids for when I go out by myself, which is not very often anymore, and have a way to get a hold of somebody or have a way they can track me down. The limb fell off the tree. But over time that thing has got so distracting. I mean, it's always, I was carrying it everywhere I went, and ding, 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 bleep, bleep, bleep. I mean, just to the point where a couple of days ago when we was trying to fish the other night, I turned it off finally. It just, It's irritating, it's distracting, and most of the stuff on there is just junk. I know I can turn a lot of that stuff off, but it's in the house now. I think it's turned off on my table. But what I'm going to do is when I leave the house, I'll carry it, and I'll turn it on and carry it. But other than that, I'm not going to carry it anymore. Social media, except for my knife page and the Facebook page, because my Facebook page is 90% or 99% family. You know, kids, cousins, people I claim for family, and that kind of thing. I'm not looking at that nearly as much. I use my laptop out here to pick up one of the local radio stations, and we have real poor radio reception out here, AM or even FM, because the helicopter field at the end of the road, and whatever they use for their radar tracking or whatever it is interferes with the radio signal. I just thought I'd throw that in there. Y'all be careful about being so dependent on those lame cell phones. You know, everywhere you go, people look like this. You know, nobody looks up anymore. I actually read most of a book the other night with real pages. You know, you had to turn the pages. It was paper. One of those. Remember those things? I read one of those. Well, that was pretty cool. But instead of me just rambling, I'll go ahead and turn this off. I'll get these blades heat treated, and I'll think of something else to say here in a little bit, if you can imagine that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this on camera or not. Can't get it too much closer. It's a piece of that locust. This actually came from our buddy J-Nell Zero last year. This is a little smaller piece. I'm going to try to show you how I mill it up on the table saw. I got a couple knives that's going to take these handles. So now it's real tricky milling split lumber and round lumber on table saws, and also you got to be real careful. Let's see if we can get some of it on there. Let me move that. See if we can see. Maybe we can see. Now we got a flat edge, square edge that we can work with. We're going to turn it around. Now we want to take the flat edge over here. Alright, there we go. We got a flat edge. Now I want my handle material to be off of this slab here, so we move the fence a little bit. That'll be our material right there. A little bit thicker than what I need, but that's okay because that'll give me room to round it and finish it. I got 2 knives, so I need 1 more. Now, I don't actually have the proper insert in that saw. I really shouldn't have done that, but I did, so I'll change that insert before I do that again. Now we're going to handle material. Show you what it looks like when it gets glued on there. Alright, there is the glue up. Let's see. Do you recognize your knife? Those two are the same. Those two are the same. There's a big old Wallace one. That's going to be a nice one. Alright, I think I got the old camera on a pretty good test run here. Hadn't used it in a long time. And we turn her up. There we go. Alright, I'm going to let these sit for a couple hours and that epoxy dries good. I'll do the other side, get them pinned and all that. Y'all have seen that before. And tomorrow I'll show you what they look like when they're finished. And tomorrow is scabbard making day. I make scabbards for all of these. And I'll get them sent out. There's my camp knife. I don't know what kind of handle material I want for it yet. I'll pick out something here in a little while. But I'll do that one later. We'll get y'all taken care of first. And there is some more on the other bench ready to go. Almost ready to go. What I'm going to try to do is make one massive trip to the post office to send everybody at one time. And that will be this week. I promise. I'll quit lagging around. Alright, thank y'all for watching. Thank you for your support. We'll see you next time.